Then guys, so I'm at another midweek session today. I went out Monday and Tuesday to one of my club ponds and I blanked my tits off. The wind was just horrendous, absolutely battered me, so I didn't catch out, so I didn't want to put any content out with me just sat there chatting a load of shite, looking as divine as I do, you know what I mean? I know some of you want to just look at this beautiful person, but nah, I thought I'd better not. So I've come to another club pond today. I've not fished this one for maybe a year, but I've heard there's some okay fish coming out at the moment. So it's a rather large pond. Well, it's okay size, but there's some decent fish in it. I know they go into the 20s. So yeah, I normally fish the top end, but I've not tried this bottom end. So what I'm going to do is maybe have half the day down at the bottom, and then if it's not producing, I'll move up to the top where I normally fish. But there was a lad up here 4 days ago with his dad. He had 4 carp out, I think, and another bloke his dad had 6 carp out and lost 1, I think. So, but there's also like loads of other fish in here as well, so we'll see what happens. But yeah, cheeky little day sesh midweek. Just finished work, so I've just drove here. It's about half an hour away from where I live. So yeah, I'll get my stuff out the car, go and choose which peg I want. I'll give you a little look at the pond, and then hopefully we get some bloody fish on bank. So let's do this, guys. We'll see you in a bit. Now then, guys, so I decided to totally ignore everything I said earlier, and I've gone about halfway between where I was going to fish and where I normally fish. So I'm about in the middle of the pond, fishing straight out in front of me. Now on this pond there's loads of fish cages dotted all about the place, obviously to give the fish a bit of safety and somewhere to escape sort of thing, but they are good to fish towards. So I've picked a peg where I've got a fish cage on the left and a fish cage on the right and a fish cage out in front. So I'm literally in the middle of like a triangle, hoping that there's some fish congregated around there. It is absolutely tonking it down. I've managed to get my poly up and my rods out before it came down like it is now. So, but I'm hoping the rain brings on the fish. I've got both my carp rods out at the moment. I'm going to give it a few hours, and then I'm going to probably jump onto float or little feeder rod, because I know there's some decent tench, bream and roach in here as well. So we'll see how it goes, guys. But I'm going to get a brew on, sit back, have a bit of a chill, and hopefully my rods go off and I get soaked. So, but yeah, I'll just show you where I am. So this is the pond. So it goes right back and then like round this corner sort of area, and then it also goes right down here. So I'm literally like in the middle, but I've got a fish cage here. I've got one out, I don't know if you can see, if it'll focus. There's like a little buoyed out here. That's another fish cage submerged. And then there's one just here. And I've got one just to the left in the middle and one just to the right in the middle. My right rod's got an 8mm krill pellet dipped in some glug just on a lead, and then my left rod on a lead again, but that's got a strawberry boilie with some maggots on a maggot clip, like a Medusa rig, a bit bigger that one. So yeah, to get back under my brolly. So here's hoping. As I say, I went out Monday and Tuesday at my other local pond and absolutely blanked my tits off. I don't know whether it was the wind or not, but my dad came up with us on the Tuesday. Before I got there, he had a nice little mirror. I stayed all day with him, absolutely nothing. As soon as I get home, he rings me. I've just had a 16-pound common out. So I think I'm just cursed. But yeah, so I thought I'd come try this pond. It is a bit further away from where I live, but like I said, a couple of lads were up here last week and they've had a few out, so I've come onto the same pegs that they are, fishing in the same spots that they said, and we'll give it a go. We'll see what happens. So yeah, I'll keep you updated, guys, and hopefully we get a fish. Come on. Right, we're into a fish. We've got one, guys. Right, we've got one, guys. A lovely little mirror. Hooks out anyway, so. went off. Only a couple of pounds, but here we go. Happy days. Come on. Right, we'll get her back and hopefully get a few more. Guys, sorry, trying to sort the phone out in the rain was a nightmare. So I managed to do a bit of, when I was getting the fish in, you couldn't really see anything apart from my arse, but you know. But yeah, we got it in the net, and then I didn't weigh it out. It was only a couple of pounds on it, if that. So, but yeah, lovely looking mirror. So, but just before that, my mate had rang us, and my right hand rod screamed off. So I dropped my phone, went over. As soon as I picked it up, it had just come off. So I was just in the middle of resetting my left hand rod when, sorry, my right hand rod, when my left hand rod screamed off, and I managed to get the rod, and I managed to get that one. So happy days. We've got one today, and we've had another one on the other rod. So yeah, but I swapped up. So I was on my leads, and I thought, you know what, I'll go back to basics, and I've put 2 method feeders on. I'm still on my specie rods, but I put some method feeders on with just some ground bait and that. And that seemed to work. So that was caught on a little orange pop-up, and the other one was on mackerel pellet still, just on the little band hooks. So yeah, we've got one, so let's try and get some more. Come on guys, we're in again. You can see me a bit better this time. Fish number 2, come on. Come here. Wiggling it. There we go guys. Lovely little common. Similar size to the last one. So, happy days. We'll get her back. No marks or anything, so I ain't gonna treat her. Happy days. Getting guys, lovely, another mirror there, maybe £5-6, buzzing, and we're in again guys. Spat the bait out. Oh, now then guys, just thought I'd do a little check-in. So I've had the 3 out so far. I've lost 1. I think it must have just spat the hook out when I was reeling it in, and I've been snapped on one of my lighter setups. So 5 runs, 3 on the bank. That last one was probably the best one, but yeah, good day so far. I've only been here about 3.5 hours, So there is somebody else here at the moment. I don't think they're catching out, I'm not sure. But but yeah, we'll give it a bit longer. Hopefully we have another one. So the method feeders are working. Bring it on. Another little mirror. Lovely little mirror. Full scaled as well. Get in. That's 4 now. Definitely a good day. Now then, just thought I'd show you my setup. So, just on a 25 gram method feeder, down to a quick change bead, and then a little pellet. And then I've been dipping it in sticky quill glug, and then mixing a bit of ground bait over the pellet. And that, today, seems to be working. Right guys, chaos, I've got a double take. I've got one in the net. I'm just going to get you. Take. So I couldn't film this one as it flew off, but I've got one in here. I'll try and show you. Well, I did have one in here. Oh yeah, there she is. And then I've got one in there. So I'll get them in the sling and I'll show you guys. Another little mirror. Probably the biggest I've had today. There's number one. Get her back. Let's get number two. Oh, and another nice common. Come on. Yeah, so at this point, I thought the moving debris was moving my bobbin up and down, as there wasn't like a massive indicator that there was a fish on, but there happened to actually be a fish on, and then the way it was coming in, I genuinely thought it was a bream, but it wasn't. It was another little carp. So happy days. Barely moved that one. wasn't sure if it was just the weed moving, but right, it's a fish. Come here. Another mirror. Oh, sorry, common. Yeah, like the bobbin was moving, but there was weed on the line, so I just thought the weed was moving the line. But then I lifted and was like, oh no, I am into something. So, and then it was coming in like nothing, so I thought it was a bream. But no, nice little common, so happy days. Now then guys, so we've had 7 fish so far today, absolutely buzzing day. Nothing massive, but fish is a fish to me, so yeah, absolutely buzzing. But I've only got about 45 minutes to an hour left, and I've got to go and get the kids from school. So the other guy that's here, he's just come and had a chat with me. He's had 2 out, and he said he had a £2 roach as well, so decent. But yeah, glad I came here, glad I picked the spot I did. So hopefully we get another one before we go. But yeah, I'm sure you've seen my arse enough times today, and my Darth Vader breathing, but you put up with it, and managed to see me catch a few decent fish. So yeah, hopefully we get another one, and I'll check back in with you if we don't when I'm back at the car. So hopefully another fishy. Come on. Now then guys, what a day, what a day. 7 fish, come on, you know what I mean? Nobody's going to complain about that, are they? I mean, they weren't the biggest, don't get me wrong. I think, what, £5 or £6, probably the biggest, maybe that common. But absolutely buzzing with 7 fish. I lost a couple as well. Got snapped on one, but I was only using, was it £7 break strength hook lengths. So, you know what I mean? There is up to 20 pounders in there. So I think next time I go, I might have one on a decent size setup, like a bit of a bigger hook and more break strength on the hook length. Sorry, can't get my words out. And then just do what I was doing today, just swapping between float feeder, just keep it going, you know what I mean? It's just fishing, it's fun, isn't it? So, but yeah, 7 fish, can't believe it. The other lad, like I said, he had a couple out, and then he had to go, so I'm on a rush. Got the kids to get from school, and I've got 5 minutes to get there, so I've timed it perfect. I was just sat there going, come on, one more fish, come on, like we always do. But no, eventually I had to get in the car and get on the road. So I'm not sure when I'll next be out. I'm quite busy this weekend. Well, Saturday I'm busy, but I think my dad wants to come up and try where I've just been, because obviously I've had quite a few fish out. So he might go up Sunday, and I might pop up for an hour or two with the kids and just give them a bit of a go on float. So yeah, cheers for watching guys. I hope that was a bit better with actually catching some fish. My arse in the bloody video for most of it. But you know what I mean, what can you do, So yeah, cheers for following me, and I hope the video was a little bit better. If you haven't already, give us a thumbs up and subscribe. I'm going to try and get at least 1 video out a week, especially coming into summer when it's going to be warmer and lighter. I'll be able to get out a bit more, so there'll be plenty more content. I'm going to try and get around a lot of the local fisheries, stuff like that, so it'll give you a lot of an idea of where you can go fishing, what sort of stock's in the place, and just watch me making a tit of myself basically. So yeah, thanks again guys, and we will see you on the next video.